All right, welcome to day 2. I'm so glad you're keeping it going. So hopefully your guitar is with you, you're ready to play, it's in tune, and your nails are clipped. Okay, I'm going to show you why. Let's get into it. All right, so yesterday we worked out our strumming hand, and today we're going to work out what's called our fretting hand. So if you remember when we first learned all the parts of the guitar, all these metal pieces right here are called frets, okay? And we're going to be working with them today. So over on this side of the guitar, all we have to do is just play this one string right here. You can either use a pick or you can use your thumb, however you like. We're just going to trust that this hand can play just that one string and nobody else, okay? And we'll focus all of our attention down here, all right? And working with these frets. So in guitar world, our fingers are numbered. This is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, okay? And our frets are number 2. So this is number 1. If you remember, this is called the nut, and we just kind of call that fret number 0. And we've been working with this guy already when we play an open string like this. Just pluck, and the string vibrates all the way down and sounds off of that fret. Okay, so today we're going to be making the string sound different by pressing the string down just to the side of the fret. Okay, so watch what happens. Here, I'll play this string just open like this, and then I'll place this finger down, and hear how it changes the sound. It makes it sound just a little bit higher, and it's going to sound higher and higher as we go up the neck. And also in guitar land, this way is up the neck. Might not feel that way, but it sure will sound that way. So the exercise we're going to do is called the spider walk, and it looks and sounds like this. So it looks kind of cool. It's like a spider finger walking all the way up your fretboard. And we're going to play this very slow though, okay, so don't be afraid. And what this is going to do is this is going to toughen up our fingers really well, all right, which is really important for us to play songs and to be able to play through a whole song, like a 3 or 4 minute long song. We want good, tough fingertips, okay? So stay with me. We want to be tough and get through this, okay? So finger number 1 is going to go right here, just to this side of fret number 1. You're going to press down good and hard right on your fingertip. Okay, you should be able to see your fingernail pretty well. And on the other side of the neck, your thumb is going to press down into the wood like that. So you have like this pinching motion, like a crab or a lobster. All right, the thumb is really going to help you out getting some good pressure on that side, so you won't have to work too hard over on this side. Okay, so let's try this together. We're going to press down finger number 1, fret number 1 on this string, and let's see what kind of sound we get. Ready? Does yours sound like that? Or does it sound like this? Or maybe this? So there's all kinds of different sounds that we may get when we try to fret a note. Okay, so most of the time what we're aiming for is this kind of clear bell-like tone that we get when we press down good and hard and just to this side of the fret. If you're actually on the metal, you'll get this sound, sort of a thuddy sound. You also get that sound if you're not pressing down very hard. Okay, and if you're pressing down too far this way, you'll get sort of a buzzing or a rattling sound. Hear that? That's the sound of the string buzzing from this fret to where your fingertip is. Okay, so what we're trying to do is get the string to ring nice and clear like a bell off of that fret. Okay, let's try this one more time on fret 1. Good. Now we're going to go on to fret number 2. So we're going to really get to know our fingers today, all right? So for most people, finger 1 and finger 2 are pretty strong, and then 3 and 4 are kind of weak. Okay, so we get to work all 4 of them out equally today. So we did fret number 1. Let's go on to fret number 2. Same deal, press down. Let's see what we get. Ready? Go. You have a nice clear bell-like tone? Or do you have a thuddy tone? Or maybe a rattly tone? Okay, get up close to that fret. And let's keep on going. So your fingertips might hurt a little bit, but it's okay. We have to do this. All right, we're on fret 3 now with finger number 3. Let's try this one. Remember, your thumb is on the other side helping you out. You see that? See my thumb? And it's good to have your thumb sort of in the middle of your hand. If it's too far this way, you won't get very good pressure. And if it's too far this way, your hand will sort of cramp up. Okay? So you want it right kind of in the center of your hand. Let's try fret number 3 again. Ready? Go for it. Okay, now little old pinky is going to try fret number 4. Let's do it. Ready? Go. Nice. Okay, so that's the first third of our spider walk. Let's do the easy one first. We'll do just what we call an open E string. It's just the vibrating off of this nut here. That's easy. We don't have to do anything with this hand. Remember, just plucking down here. We start there. Then we go fret number 1. Then fret 2. Then fret 3. Don't worry if you have buzzes or thuds, it's okay. Fret 4. Okay, good. Now we're going to shift our whole hand up here. Notice I said up. This way is up in guitar world. Fret number 5 with finger number 1. Okay, let's do this one together. Ready? We're on fret 5, finger 1. Let's try it. How you doing? Maybe this or this. Get right up to the fret. Nice. Let's go on to number 6. Good. We're halfway there. Let's go up to fret number 7. Nice. Fret number 8. Almost there. One last shift. Okay. We're going to come up to fret number 9 now. Notice how the frets all get closer together? That might make it easier or harder for you, depending on your hands. But remember, your thumb is still on the back side, pressing down. Here we go, last 4. Fret 9. Nice. Number 10. Fret 11. And then finally, fret 12 with little old pinky. And if you remember from an earlier lesson, fret 12 right there, that is the octave of our open E string. Hear the open E? Hear fret 12? Good, and that is the spider walk. Okay, we're going to do this a lot, okay? Because it really is good for all of our fingers, works them out equally, and good for your guitar playing. Okay, thanks for sticking with me. Okay, how you doing? Fingertips, they all right? So I can still remember the pain. You know, it takes about 2 weeks, about 2 or 3 weeks of playing consistently every day, just for a little bit, just like we've been doing, and then it all clears up and it just doesn't hurt anymore. Okay, it's kind of like I remember getting braces when I was a kid too, and my whole mouth was sore for like over a week. So you just gotta tough it out, and you get through it. So I want to give you one more thing to play with as we close this out that doesn't involve your fretting hand. Okay, so what you can do is actually just kind of fan your fingers out over the strings like that, and maybe you can see the dents, the lovely dents you just left in your fingertips. Fan those out over your strings. Okay, very, very lightly touch the strings so they're barely on there. Okay, we're gonna do some strumming. So, and we can strum all 6 strings, okay? And you should get this sort of like percussive sound, this sort of like Chucky sound, okay? And you can do this anytime. You can make up your own rhythms, whatever you want to do. I'm going to give you just 2 of them today, okay? The first one's called a quarter note strum. So we talked yesterday about a bar. So inside a bar, you have 4 quarter notes. So just like this, let's do this together. We're going to count to 4 as we strum. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to strum exactly when I strum. If it helps, close your eyes and just listen. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. We're going to double these up. When you double them up, you get what are called eighth notes. You'll have 8 strums per bar. Okay, and you count them like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, all down. We're strumming all these strums down towards the ground. Okay, let's try some eighth notes now. Ready? 1 and 2 and here we go. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. These are eighth notes. 3 and 4 and. 1, 2, 3 and. Good. Let's go back and forth. We're going to do 1 bar of quarter note strums and 1 bar of eighth note strums. Ready? 1, 2, here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And last time. 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Good. All right. Awesome job today. Thank you for sticking with it. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, make sure you write in your guitar journal day 2 and how many minutes. I think we went over a little bit more today than we did on day 1. Okay?